Hi, everybody. Good morning, good night, good evening, good day. My name is Albert Tan from downloadsilo.com. Today, we are going to do a live session on Ranking Gap LTD, a complete walkthrough. And I have invited two guests here. You can see that in our screen. You see Ken and also Raju. So please say hi to everybody. If you can type in your name and also your what they call put in your photo. I mean, you have to click the link of this. Let me show you. You know how to show your face and also your name. Okay, so please give permission to display your photo and name during the live session when you post a comment in the Facebook Live. So you have to click the link here, chat.restream.io/Facebook. So that is how we actually know that who you are, or else we have to go to Facebook itself in order to see your chat. Okay, let's go. So once again, welcome everybody. And I see that now we have three person watching us. We have Sujit Biswas. How are you, Sujit? Okay, let me. So without further ado, I would like to call upon Ken to start his demo because we have done a demo in last week webinar, but today Ken will do a completely new case study again to show you how this ranking gap will help you find keywords that is missing from your own what they call website with your competitors. He will do a case study. So Ken, can you just start?
Sure. Okay. Hi. Hi, guys. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all of you. If you missed the webinar a couple of weeks back, my name is Ken, and I'm a growth hacker at RankingGap. So, if you don't know what RankingGap is, I'll just go through a little bit on what RankingGap is, so that those who missed the webinar previously are up to date on what's going on with us right now itself. So, I'll just share my screen. All right, so just go through a little bit. So what is Ranking Gap? Ranking Gap is a keyword gap analysis and rank discovery tool that compares your website against your top competitors. So what we do here is that once you can compare your competitor against your competitors, and you can find out all the rank keywords that you are not ranking for, but your competitors are ranking for. Also, you can also find out keywords that you are ranking for, but none of your competitors are ranking for, and that's even better because then who knows, you may even be ranking for some keywords that may prove to be your low-hanging fruit, and you can actually get more traffic from there as well. So yeah, I'll just go through a bit of why would you need ranking gap. So if you're a little bit of envious of your competitors because your competitors are always gaining a lot of traffic and profit, you want to overtake them, you want to snatch back all that traffic and profit, then this is a tool for you. Sometimes in SEO world itself, we are always like stealing each other's keywords itself because we want to always rank high at the Google's first page itself. So sometimes your competitors have stolen your keywords and you don't see it coming. And maybe you want to create new content on your website or for your blog posts, for your blogs, but you don't know what other keywords or like what other content is there to write about. So you can also still use Ranking Gap for this. And same goes for businesses. If let's say you want to find out what keywords have your customers been looking for on your website itself, and yeah, and lastly, also you may not know if you have any potential keyword cannibalization issues. All right, so I'll just go through a little bit of the demo right now itself. So previously I showed a case study or like a client, which is writers.com. So today we're going to look into Market 2 itself. So my client for today will be Market 2 itself. For those of you who may not know, they're inbound marketing inbound marketing, what is social media, and whatnot. So we have already analyzed and we've already identified that their competitors are HubSpot as well as Content Marketing Institute. And HubSpot is a very, very big, huge competitor itself. All right, so I've already taken the liberty to create the project earlier itself. So you see right here, I'll just click into it. So right now, you can see that there's four figures right here. There's like 6,428 for common keywords. There's about 30,000 for missing keywords, and there's about 1,471,000 gap keywords and 32,000 unique keywords itself. So I'll go through a little bit of these particular keyword views one by one. Okay, so the first one is the common keyword view. So common keywords are keywords that both you and your competitors are ranking for. So right now, we're just going to go through and see the current ranks itself. As you can see right here, these are the keywords that all three websites are ranking for itself. And these are the ranking positions as well as all the keyword data that you need to know itself. So cells that are highlighted in yellow indicates that this website is ranking the highest among all the other websites. So as you can see right now itself, there's a lot of keywords that HubSpot is ranking for, which is no surprise itself. So right now, firstly, I want to find out what content can I re-optimize so that I can catch back up on the ranks itself. So let's say today my focus is that I want to re-optimize content that is related to social media itself. So what I'll do here is that I'll search for social media. Now I'll just let the filters run through it for a little bit. And you can see right here itself, what social media, this keyword itself, we are currently ranking at 97 position, while HubSpot is ranking at 15. As you can see itself also, Content Marketing Institute is ranking very, very low at around 74. So if you click on this view all over here, you can just see the URL pages itself, like what page is the keyword ranking for itself. And you can see that this particular blog post itself has been published in 2017. So maybe it's an old content that needs to be re-optimized, and maybe that's why it hasn't been re-optimized, which is why it has dropped very, very low in rankings. So with this particular common keyword view itself, I can immediately know that, okay, this is a content that needs to be updated for fresh content so that I can make sure that it's much better and much re-optimized for Google search engine results. So now I already know what page I have to re-optimize. I already know what keyword I have to re-optimize. If I am not really familiar, if I'm not really sure of what other content is there to add into this particular page of mine, I can always just click on HubSpot's link over here, and I can just go through and see and scrape out any content that's useful for me itself. And then this is really one example of how I can use common keywords to outrank my competitors. So after this, let's take a look into missing keywords. Missing keywords are keywords that all of your competitors are ranking for, but you don't. So as you can see right here itself, these are all the keywords that both HubSpot and Content Marketing Institute are ranking for itself. So not all keywords may be useful itself. Maybe they are ranking for other content itself because they write about other content that, like, for example, they're writing about Google Analytics, that kind of thing. So what we want to do here is that we want to filter through, and maybe we want to sort the keywords according to their search volume so that we can straight away snatch the keyword that we have been missing out the whole time, and then we can create new content out of it. So I'll just click on this little arrow right here itself, and it should sort the keywords according to their search volume. Whoops, that's the wrong way. All right, these are all a little bit too high, too big in terms of keywords, so I'm just going to scroll down a little bit more. Okay, B2B. Maybe B2B it's a keyword itself because B2B is like business to business marketing itself. And I can see right over here itself, both HubSpot and Content Marketing Institute has content that's related a little bit to B2B marketing. So now that I know that B2B marketing may be a keyword that I have missed out on, I'm just going to search again just to check on it. And yeah, true enough itself, I don't have any content or pages that's ranking for B2B marketing. So now that I know that this is a keyword that I've missed out on, I already know, okay, I can create new content about this and I can publish out, and I can really use both HubSpot and Content Marketing Institute's content and pages itself to straight away scrape through and straight away rank up higher itself. All right, so that's missing keywords. Now we'll look into gap keywords. So gap keywords is a little bit similar to missing keywords. The exception is that gap keywords is looking at keywords that maybe one of your competitors are ranking for, but both you and your other competitors are not. So in this particular keyword view itself, as you can see, for these keywords like Facebook, Yahoo, Instagram, only HubSpot is ranking for these keywords itself. You and Content Marketing Institute are not. So it's a little bit of a loss. And then like right now, this is like how you say, right now you know that, okay, I can focus on this particular competitor itself, and I can try to find keywords that I can fight for in terms of rankings and in terms of traffic as well. So if let's say I don't want to look at HubSpot right now because HubSpot is a big competitor, so I'll just sort according to Content Marketing Institute. Let's just start small a little bit. All right, so you can see like Content Marketing Institute is ranking for these keywords itself.
All number one.
Yeah. So yeah, we can see right here itself, vanity metrics or vanity marketing itself. Okay, I've never heard of this keyword before, but maybe it's a keyword itself that is related to content marketing. So right here itself, I already know, okay, this is a keyword that I will need to research on to see whether is it relevant or not to my blog or not. And if it's relevant, then I can straight away tell marketo.com, okay, this is still a content that you've been missing out on, and like your particular competitor, Content Marketing Institute, is ranking number one at the top, and HubSpot is also ranking right nearby as well. So this is how you can use gap keyword to focus on a particular competitor. So again, gap keyword, the difference between gap keyword and missing keyword is that missing keyword shows you keywords that all of your competitors are ranking for, but you don't. Whereas gap keyword is showing you keywords that one or some of your competitors are ranking for, but not all of your competitors are ranking for as well. All right, and the last one, it's unique keywords. So unique keywords are keywords that you are only ranking for, but none of your competitors are ranking for itself. So as you can see right here itself, there's like some keywords, there's like click cookie. Okay, this is apparently a keyword that Makoto ranks for that I didn't even know before. So we just sort through based on the highest ranking itself so that we can see what keywords is there up at the top. So this is for mostly Makoto itself, activity on social media. So now that we know, like, okay, this particular blog itself, like, social media activities is the only keyword that we are ranking for itself. So maybe there are other ways that we can work around this itself. Like maybe we can find related keywords that are related to activity on social media, and then we can create related content itself, and we can link back itself. That way, we can always, steal all the traffic and make sure that all the traffic is always staying with us itself, and none of it is going to the competitors. So with unique keyword itself, you can actually identify keywords that sometimes you don't even know that you're ranking for itself. And then like these are the keywords that's actually bringing you traffic and the profit that you would definitely want itself. So when you know these keywords already, you identify these keywords, maybe once in a while you can take a look back at these keywords and see whether or not these keywords have been missing. If these keywords suddenly are not available over here on this unique keyword view itself, they may have appeared on common keyword itself, and that's not good. That's not what we want. So we want to make sure that we are always updating this content once in a while itself, just so that none of our competitors are ranking for these keywords itself. So I've talked about all the 4 different keyword views already. So this is one here over here called start keyword. So start keywords is basically, let's say I like these particular keywords. So I'll just click on the start icon over here. And then as you can see itself, the numbers are automatically updated over here. So I'm basically just saving these keywords because I like these keywords itself. Like I want to make sure that I keep these keywords among all these keyword data that is available over here. So once I've started them over here already, and then since these are the keywords that's relevant to my client, marketo.com, I can just click on export, and I can just export it out in the CSV format itself. And that's how I can present all the data and all the results and reports that I have found out based on this one particular search via RankingGap itself. So yeah, that's how RankingGap can help you compare your website against your competitors and find out keywords that has been missing from your website, and also keywords that's only unique to your website as well. And with that said, I think it's back to you, Albert.
Okay. Thank you, Ken.
Yep,
So
no worries.
basically, I think you guys have seen that I mean, personally, I have not dived into very detail, but I've actually gone through it. I've actually done some case study as well, and I would say that it is powerful. So not because I want to promote this one, but rather it's actually something that you should look at it. So I would like to ask, Raju. Raju is one of our member who has actually tried out this ranking gap in the past 1 week or so. So maybe Raju, you can share your experience, how is it like, I mean, your honest experience, so I'm not asking you to praise this product, that kind of thing. Yeah, Raju.
Thanks, Albert. First of all, thank you for choosing me as the winner. A lot of people should know that I won a free license through you and RankingGap during the webinar that you ran last week. But let me tell you, if at all you know me, because I've been into blogging for 13, 14 years, I would not be lying about my experience. I would be as honest as possible. So I will tell you both the good and the bad things that I have encountered in the last 3 to 4 days that I have started using Ranking Gap. So I have listed down few things, but the very first thing is with regards to my opinion before I started using Ranking Gap. Right? I mean, it sounded extremely simple and very a small part of what a SEO would be looking at, right? You are only looking at the gap keywords, and you would think that okay, so this is something that a lot of SEO tools would be doing, and they will be. It's just a small part of their whole suite of software, right? But in my experience, I understand why you are doing only one thing and trying to doing it really well, because I was honestly surprised with the data that it could produce. Um, just to tell guys over here what I do, I run this tech blog called techpp.com, techpp.com, which is a consumer and personal tech site. So it's a pure content play. I get over 85% of my traffic, which is through SEO, and I mean organic traffic. And in so you would imagine that I would be relying on a software like this to see what sort of keywords that my competitors rank for. And without naming anyone, I would just tell you that I was comparing myself with the absolute best in the industry. And while doing that, I was really surprised with the kind of data that it could pull in for my own site, which obviously I know better than everyone else. So I was sort of shocked in a way that what if my competitors get to know about this software? Like, of course, I have tried Ahrefs and all. Ahrefs is also, quite accurate, but in a way that it was quite unnerving to see the sort of, because it could pull in data as new as last month, where we wrote something and ranked in the first page quite early, like within the first day itself. So even those keywords are getting pulled in. So I was little worried about if at all any competitor is looking at these data. It is like quite obvious to them where the new bump in traffic is coming from. But the very first thing when I started using Ranking Gap, it is the onboarding process. Extremely simple. You Anyone who is new to SEO will know what to do. Like once he logs in, once he signs up and logs into to the dashboard, all it shows is the screen that Albert is sharing right now, where we need to put in our our own website in the first block, and maximum of four competitors to compare the data with. But the good thing, at least with the deal that the LTD that Ranking Gap is running, is that you have an option to have multiple projects. I think it starts from how many projects? I'm not really sure.
Five.
1,000 projects? Five. So it starts with five projects, and
You
those
mean,
projects I could.
I mean,
Sorry,
five competitors, sorry. I mean, four competitor plus you.
but how many projects? I'm not really sure. In my case,
For
it
the
shows
lowest,
20.
1,000 projects.
yeah, for the lowest LTD plan, it's 20.
20.
Yeah.
20, right? So with 20, the good thing is that I could delete one of the projects and it could start afresh. So there is no rule, as in, like, if you have entered your competitor and have a project ready, you are just done with that for the rest of your life. That's a one good thing that I could um, see, that very generous limits as such. And all the credits are in terms of export. So only if I am exporting a keyword, only then the credits are taken care of. I think it starts with 100 credits. I'm not sure how much it is for the lowest plan, but in the highest plan it is around 40K credits. So only if I'm using, only if I'm exporting the keywords, only then the credits are consumed, which is again a very good thing. So if you are just glancing through the things and trying to know where you are lacking in terms of the keyword gaps, I think it's extremely helpful. And another thing which I was under an impression before I started using is this is only for the keyword gaps, like what my competitor is ranking for, what I am not. But later I realized the unique keyword part is extremely helpful, because I got to know some of the keywords which I didn't know that I was ranking for. Because of course Google Analytics is almost useless these days with almost all the keyword data hidden, and Search Console, they do give out the info, but it's mostly for those which have higher impressions. So it's still not having the data for all the keywords that we are ranking for. So there were a couple of keywords in the first page itself which showed that I am ranking at around 12th or 13th position. uh, but if I could optimize that, where I use something like phrase and outranking for that. So if I could go back and optimize for a particular keyword, I could come back to the first page and probably first three positions. I haven't yet done that to say whether what worked or what didn't, but I was really uh, pleasantly surprised that I could figure out some keywords which I didn't even know that I was ranking for. Because it's still low volume, but highly targeted and highly commercial with very high CPC. So that was another good thing. The third point that I have noted down is with the SERP features. So you show that for a particular keyword, whether it has any ad over there, whether it has featured snippet, whether it has any videos at top. So a lot of times it so happens that even if I'm ranking in the first page, uh, the actual traffic that I get is not really great, because either if it is having a feature snippet, of course I can try to optimize and rank for the feature snippet. But if it having like three or four ads and then a video panel where YouTube will take out enough space. So I have seen that for some of those keywords, even though I'm ranking in the first page, I'm not really getting enough traffic. So if I'm when I want to target a particular keyword, I would like to look at those which doesn't really have too much of say people also ask question module or a video module or even news. So I can pick and choose those keywords to have some quick wins. Like immediately I can get say 100 visitors in a month without having to spend too much of an effort. So those things I found that helpful. And although one thing I would really request Ken to look at is that if I can't click those the SERP features. Say I was expecting it something like SERP Watch. What they do is they give a snapshot of the first 10 results, or
Okay.
how it looks, right? So
Yeah.
if you can integrate something like that, that will be really helpful to see that how exactly it looks, in terms of the first page results.
Yeah,
um,
that would be
and
helpful actually.
right.
Yeah.
So and also I was hoping for a competitor discovery in terms of the if I'm inputting only one competitor, let me get all the keywords that they are ranking for, like Ahrefs and few SEMrush and all does. But I see that they have it in the roadmap, so I don't really uh,
It's coming,
complain.
coming,
I
Yeah,
coming.
it's
would
coming
wait.
soon.
So that was good. Another request that I have is the ability to update the data that Ken was mentioning earlier in the webinar, that it refreshes every few weeks or so. But if there is a way to prioritize that and get the latest data, that would be little helpful. If not for me, but if there is a SEO consultant, maybe if he wants to give the latest data to his client, I think that really helps if we can manually refresh that. And and another thing is the advanced filter. I was very impressed with that part because in my case, as I said, it's a pretty big site. We rank for thousands of keywords. And what I was saying, what in terms of the missing keywords, one of my competitors, it comes up to some 2.5 million keywords, where which is like a gap keywords. There is no way that I would be, going through all of them. The advanced filter will help me, reduce that to actually see. Say monthly volume of over 100, for example. And the competition in terms of the advertising, it's little higher than say 10%, because I don't really want to struggle too much for something which doesn't bring in ad revenues for me. So these sort of things, I think the advanced filter was very helpful in my uh, 3 to 4 days of usage. I would need to really dig deeper. There are a lot of things for a very simple software like this. There are way too many things that I think I still need to dig upon. Thanks, Albert.
Okay, thank you, Raju. I would like to ask a few questions if you don't mind.
Sure,
So,
sure, yeah.
may I know how many unique keyword that you have for your this analysis?
Okay, just give me a moment. I will go back and have a look at it. Right. So for my, I mean, this is of course unique keywords. It's showing around 45,791 right now. I
Okay.
assume this is not in regards to the competitors that I mentioned. It is for my own website. So, and that is where I found couple of gems which I didn't know that I was ranking for, and probably should go back and optimize little to jump to the first page.
Mhm. Yeah, that's good. So then the gap keywords.
Let me search. So for the gap keywords, it is around 2.5 million. That's what I was.
That's a
It's a
lot, you
pretty
know.
big site. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
would like to compare with the absolute best in the industry.
Okay.
The good thing is
So
there are multiple projects, so I can go and replace that as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
okay, for the Facebook live audience, I mean, Raju are not going to show his screen because that is his website. So
Yeah,
I mean, we have to
that's the
respect,
only.
yeah, his respect his privacy as well as his data. So sorry for that, you know. But you can tell that he actually have found a lot of missing keyword, unique keywords, gap keywords, So that's what I'm trying to say that this piece of ranking gap app will show you all this, so even a few million keywords, so that kind of thing. So if you don't believe, you can maybe you can just show again just now your screen.
Yeah, okay, sure. Give me a second. Okay.
Yeah, that's 1.47, right? The gap keywords.
Yeah.
So Raju, yours is 7.4, is it?
No, it's 2.4,
Or
2.47.
2.4, so even more than
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, please show the how to do the use the advanced filter as well as the SERP features.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so let's say right now, since like there's like 1.4 million keywords under this gap keyword view itself, and like obviously we're not going to go through hundreds and thousands of these keyword bureaus manually the whole time itself. Maybe like you want to just narrow it down first. So let's just start a little bit small. Like let's just look for keywords with 1,000 to maybe 5,000 search volume around that range itself. So you just put in those figures into the advanced filter itself, and then like you'll get out all these results right here itself. So you can see right now it's showing 61,000
Still a
keywords.
lot.
It's still a lot. It's still a lot. So maybe you might want to narrow down your range if you think it's still quite big itself. Like maybe you just want to put like 1,000 to 1,000 if you like to itself. So on
So
this,
another impressive thing is how fast the search took, right? Even if you are creating a new project, it takes less than a minute to bring the data out. Of course, they are crawling and storing it in their database, but the whole thing seems really fast. You don't have to wait too long to get your first set of data.
yep, thanks for that compliment, Raju.
Okay, can you explain a little bit about the surf feature that Raju has mentioned?
Okay, so all right, so earlier itself, Raju was talking about this SERP features that is available right here itself. So what this SERP feature shows is that it's just showing you the list of SERP features that is available for this keyword itself. So, for example, if you were to search for like define testimonials, it might be there's like this possibility of it being able to appear as like an answer box, or like people also ask questions, related searches, as well as knowledge graph itself. So with this set itself, now that you know that this keyword has these sub features available itself, and like what I just in Raju's case earlier itself, he's ranking in the first page of Google search results, but he's still not getting as much traffic. So maybe what he can do over here is that this is my suggestion. You can use metadata itself and do some schema markups itself, just to make sure that you can help Google to crawl your content better itself and see which content is relevant itself. So maybe within your content itself for that particular keyword itself, if you have something that answers the target question, or like the question, or like the target keywords itself, then it would appear for as a feature snippet itself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, can you just explain all the features? I mean, there are a lot of sub features.
Oh yeah, sure. I think there's too many search features available. So like the most common ones that you can always say is like paid ads. People also ask questions. The rated searches, the knowledge graph, which is on the right side, the carousels, like the video carousels, the ads carousels, image carousels. Sometimes images are even available. So there's even this particular star, which is like the featured snippet, where it can come out as like a question or point form, bullet form, table form. So these sub features itself shows you all the all the sub features that's available for each particular keyword itself. So of course, different keywords may have different featured snippets. Sorry, different sub features available for each keyword itself.
Okay, I have a question. I'm not sure whether Raju or Ken can answer. For knowledge graph, let's say if we find a knowledge graph on the right hand side of this Google search, which means that that particular website is actually ranking. Is free listing for him. So how do I actually beat him?
If I'm not wrong, I think you have to do some schema markups again on your own content itself first, so that you can send the signals to Google saying that this particular content, this particular page itself is answering this keyword itself.
That is schema, but
Yeah.
for knowledge graph, I mean, I haven't figured out how to do
Yeah.
it, to be frank. That's why my question.
Mm.
Raju,
Yes.
you have any idea?
No, I mean, something like a feature snippet is much easier to rank than knowledge graph. Knowledge graph is something that Google wants to show the readers, like for example, if you are searching for a Tesla, so they will give a Wikipedia entry of Tesla over there. So if you have to beat Wikipedia or the company's own website, I don't think that's easy. You can
Yeah.
see, right?
Yes.
You will see the Wikipedia entry over there.
Mhm.
I don't even attempt to replace any of these things. I would rather try to get into the featured snippet wherever possible, rather than worrying about the knowledge graph.
I see. Okay. Thanks. So, uh, let us go to the question, see whether we have any question to answer before we go to the next agenda. Can you just go to the right hand side, scroll from the top?
Let's go from top. You mean this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
I mean, in the restream.
yeah, sure. Okay, so Sujit Biswas is asking how frequently data gets updated. Sujit, I replied this to another person's comment earlier in Facebook itself. So currently itself, the keywords and the data is all updated every month itself. So yeah, but I also gave a little like bypass there, whereby like because we're not really charging you based on how many projects you have created or deleted itself. We're giving you an allocated amount of like 20 projects for the lowest LTD plan itself. So if you want to itself, you can always just after creating the project itself, just delete it and then recreate it back. But then please don't let my boss know that I said it itself. Otherwise, they might just fine me for it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So Nilayan Gosh is asking, among other things, it completely replaces keyword hero. So I'm not too familiar with keyword hero. So I'll just do a little quick search here myself.
I'm also not familiar. I think it's a keyword research tool.
Yeah, so according to the meta description here, it says that it shows you which keywords users are used to land on your page itself in your GA account. So I think Keyword Hero is a slightly different approach of a keyword tool itself. So what RankingGap is a
Remember that.
keyword gap analysis tool. So it's,
I have used Keyword Hero.
okay.
So what they do is they try to match your Google Analytics and your Google Search Console to show that how many what's the volume of keyword searches for a particular keyword, because they are matching the uh, analytics and search console thing. But I think this goes beyond that, because as I mentioned, in at least in my test, there are a few keywords which are not really in my search console list as well. That's probably because the number of impressions needs to be above a particular threshold for it to appear on the search console. But here it is somehow trying to getting a lot more data than what you find on search console.
Okay, yeah. I've actually have bought this keyword hero before, but I don't use it that often, you know. Okay, next question. Can we just continue?
Okay, sure. I'm just gonna browse through a little bit here. There's also another Facebook user earlier that asked about how often is the ranking and keywords in place is updated. So I already answered that
Yeah.
question earlier itself. Yeah. So just to repeat again, keyword data is all updated every month itself from when you created your project itself. Okay, Karin Cole is asking for the deal link. So Albert, do you have the deal link for your?
Yeah, I already posted there.
Okay,
I already posted in the deal link, so I can also show it here.
yeah, sure. Let
Yeah,
me take over the
showing on
screen.
the screen, you know. You guys can have a look, you know. So, okay. So this is the deal link, you know, rankinggap.com/deals. That's download silo. Now remember to use the download silo to get 20% discount.
Yep.
I mean, as usual, you know. So, okay, guys, let me show my screen, and I'm doing some case study as well. Uh, Let me show my screen.
Sure.
So, can you see my screen now, guys?
Yep.
Okay, I actually, for the few days ago, I started to do some case study on some of the LTD sites, you know. So you can see that, you know, my projects here. Uh, Epsumo, I actually choose five sites, you know, Epsumo, Pitch Ground, Sasmantra, Delify, you know, Deal Mirror, you know. I believe, you know, if any people of these people, I mean, the owner of these sites are here, they will be interested to know, you know, what are the keywords they are ranking and what are the keywords their competitors are ranking, you know. So out of curiosity, I just do a few projects, you know. I will show you the projects, you know. So you can see that, you know, AppSumo, let's say assuming myself is AppSumo, this is my they are my competitors. Pitchground, Sasmantra, Delify, Deal Mirror. So this is a summary of the project. So they have nine common keywords, you know, with all the competitors, and there's no missing keywords. So in the sense that, you know, AppSumo is what I call a big brother or big boss of this LTD community, and they have unique keywords of 1000 and gap keywords. So that is interesting. Let's go into detail, have a look. What are the keywords? Okay. So you can see that the common keywords mean both AppSumo are also ranking together with all their competitors. So these are the common keywords that they are ranking. Lifetime deals, everybody here is lifetime deal addicts here. So you can see that, lifetime deal, SaaS deal, lifetime deal, SaaS, lifetime deal, SaaS. So kind of a repeating kind of wordings. So you will be surprised that even though they have common keywords, what they call AppSumo don't rank it very high for this keyword. In the other words, actually this one is I can't remember. This deal mirror actually rank higher, in all these keywords. You can see that in number 11, 5, and 6, 18, that kind of a thing. So doesn't mean that AppSumo is the biggest LTD platform. They will rank high for every keywords. So you still can beat AppSumo as long as you are doing better than them. So this is Pitch Ground. So Pitch Ground is here. This one is SAS Mantra. This one is Daily 5. Okay, let's go to the missing keyword. Okay, there's no missing keyword. So they are doing well. So let's go to see the gap keywords. Okay, gap keywords is 2.2, 2,200 keywords. So these are the keywords that AppSumo are not ranking. Okay. For example, Pitch Ground is ranking this market plan. I believe market plan was launched in first launch in this Pitch Ground. That's why they are ranking it, easily. Number 3. Same for this Zeroom app. So they are ranking number 1. Then you can see that some of the keywords they are not ranking, but Deal Mirror is ranking. And these are the keywords. What is this second one? Is Pitch Ground. Okay, Pitch Ground. So Pitch Ground is also ranking some of the keywords that AppSumo are not ranking. So with this kind of data, if you are a owner of one of these website, you are able to see how you perform, your website perform, as well as how your competitor perform against you. So let's look at the unique keywords here. So unique keywords, as we say that, keywords that you domain is ranking, but your competitors are not. So which means you are doing well, So because AppSumo is a very big website, and they are the biggest LTD group, LTD platform. They have 42,000 keywords, that other competitors are not ranking. Let's look at what are those keywords. Okay, so they are ranking as this Zoom AI number 3. Maybe we just sort it. So these are the keyword that rank number 1 in AppSumo. And you see a crown. This crown means that they beat all the competitors. That means they are the number. They are actually better than all the competitors. So these are the what they call keyword they are ranking. Of course, I believe some of them will have a lot of this what they call AppSumo words behind. So very obvious their website is AppSumo. But then you also see that they have keywords that are not with the word AppSumo. For example, sample email template, viral templates, uh, webinar loop, kind of things. And let's swoop down. Yeah, a lot of keywords actually come with AppSumo. Okay, let's go. They have 844 pages. So there's a lot. Okay. Best marketing cost rank number 101. So let's go back to page 1. Maybe we should use some advanced search. Maybe we just show that, rank number 1 to rank 20, first 2 pages. See what are the keywords they are ranking. So we choose organic result, SEO result, rather than paid result or all result or local pack or features snippet. Let's do the filter. No matching. So they are not ranking on first to 20. So maybe we put our result. Still no nothing. Anything wrong, Ken?
There might be a bug into it. Try to remove the filters first and then you click on the ranking position instead. Like,
Remove. Hold on. You mean this
yeah, you can just turn it off and then click on the ranking position itself, the arrow key over there. Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
that should
think
be.
that might be a little tiny little glitch or bug over there on the filters as well. So
Yeah,
I'll
I
just let
was
the
thinking
developers know about
something must be wrong. You cannot be no ranking, no keyword ranking at all.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is page one. Let me put page number one. So from okay. Okay, so as you say, the ranking number one, they have many words, keywords as ranking page number one, Woo Player LTD, corporate email template. So maybe we can rank the volume and see whether it works. Volume, search volume, 1,000 to maybe 10,000. Yeah. So these are the keywords they are ranking. So there are 10 pages.
And you can see that one of the results is showing ad. So they are having an ad for that particular keyword, online selling.
Okay, maybe we just put
No,
ad,
you
right?
don't need to show that. I mean, just come back
Come back. Okay.
Yes.
and just scroll down a bit.
Yeah.
Can you see that online sellings? If you can scroll down a bit more,
Yeah. It's the sixth keyword
yeah,
on top. All the way.
sixth from the, yeah, it says ad. So they are
Okay, on
online
the,
selling
okay,
course. They
yes,
are
yes,
having
yes.
an ad for that. So
Mm-hmm.
if you are trying to spy on your competitors and
Mm-hmm.
what ad they're targeting,
Mm-hmm.
this
This is
shows that.
okay because just now we put is the filter is actually all. If we put organic result, then the ad will not show, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
that's it. So this is how one of my so-called interesting case study. So for AppSumo, let's go back to my project here. Because let's say I use a pitch crown, assuming I'm pitch crown, so I want to compare with AppSumo, SAS Mantra, Delify, and Deal Mirror. So let's view the project. Okay. So this is the common keywords. I mean, common keywords are the same, because we have already found out. So let's see uh, gap keywords. Keywords that are competitor ranking but not your own domain. So I think this is pitch ground. This is AppSumo. So basically, a lot of these competitor keywords are actually from AppSumo. So if what they call this, Udit want to outrank AppSumo, he should buy this app to check out, the competitors. And this is the reason app, Attila, Photoshop free, audit. This is a new app, is it, Raju? I'm not sure.
I'm also not sure. I don't know whether it's a mispronounced for Udit. Just kidding.
Maybe it's a new. I mean, it's the new. Is I think it's an app if I'm not wrong. Okay, so this is how no we find the gap keywords. And let's see what is unique keywords that the Pitch Ground have. Okay, unique keywords. Because I think most of these actually are launched in their platform. That's why it's unique to them. So they have actually at least a page over there, and you will be surprised that marketplan.io is 1.5 million volume. I'm not too sure whether it's actually true. Can you comment on that? 1.4 million searches.
I can't really comment on that also, but I think we'll definitely just need to look through the database and our servers to see whether or not it's accurate or not. But considering that it's pulled from our database and our sources, so it would be true, but again, I wouldn't want to confirm anything right here because it's what's shown on the dashboard itself.
Mhm. Market plan. Okay, that's good. Okay, I want to show you something else. uh, okay, this project is different, huh? So this is grabltd.com. This one they don't what I call launch project, but they actually resell all this like affiliate like me, this Grab Ltd. So let's see what are they ranking. You can see that lifetime deal actually they rank number one. This is what I want to show you. No, lifetime deals, lifetime deal, lifetime deals, lifetime deal. So they rank number one, number two, number one. So they're actually ranking quite a number of website keywords here related to lifetime deal. So they are ranking higher than all these platform.
Actually, that's something I observed from your case study. None of these AppSumo or PitchGround or Delify, they don't really have content marketing. They are ranking mostly for the products that they are listing,
Yes, correct.
not really concentrating on the content as such. But unlike, say, these Grab Ltd and all, they probably are spending a lot more on content marketing.
Let's see what the URL. Okay, so actually for lifetime deals, they are ranked number one on the homepage. So let's click it and see what. So the homepage is actually quite similar to mine. I mean, maybe some explanation, that kind of things on a lifetime deal. There's a lot of data. Okay, so let's go back, and we can see that miss. So gap keywords, unique keyword. I would like to see what are the unique keywords. Okay, so for the unique keyword, I mean, most of them, all these are actually the new app, like Hazel, notification X, affiliate table, So they're actually ranking, some of them are ranking on the first page, WA web, this split hero. I'm not too sure what app is that. Okay, so WPXPO, okay, this is the WordPress. Let me rank, try to, okay. So if you search for Woo Funnel lifetime, they are ranking number one. Growth Pages lifetime, they are ranking number one. So of course, this is the website, name. So they are ranking quite a number of keywords on number one, on this app. Okay,
Very
Convert
impressive.
Box lifetime deal. Oh, closer copy number two. Okay, closer copy number two. Let me see. Oh, using they actually I know this is convertible. No, wrong. No, I saw closer copy. Where is it? Convert box number two. This is here. Okay. Oh, this is their listing. Okay. So guys, this is my short case study. If you have any question, please stay in the what they call this chat box. So that we can try to answer it. Okay. Ken, can you
Mhm.
just go through? whatever new keywords that I mean new keywords, new new question that have been asked.
Yeah. Okay, I think there's not much. There's one. And this guy, he didn't add his Facebook. Sorry, he didn't add his name or his picture itself.
This one
Any
is it?
chance? Yeah, any chance you would include the keyword gap analysis handbook for free if I buy
Oh, this one
the
has been asked before.
Okay, so obviously I can't really make any promises right here itself. I'm just working for ranking itself. I'm not like the boss itself. If I were to say yes, my boss might kill me for it itself. So yeah, I can't make any promises itself.
$19, right?
Yeah, $19.
Okay, I mean it's subjective. If you
Yep.
find it useful, then you know. Okay. Joseph Wong. Joseph Wong said that handbook would be nice to have. Yeah, everything would be nice to have.
Yep.
Okay, handbook would be good. Okay, that's it. So, and is there any other question, guys? If you have question, please ask in the chat box. I mean in the Facebook Live. So that we can help to answer if possible. Of course, you can also ask after the webinar. I mean after the Facebook Live is over. So we can always come back and answer that. So and we are actually towards the end of this Facebook Live. Please take this chance to ask Ken. Who is from Ranking Gap, and Raju is a power user now. So he know a little bit more than me, I think. Okay, so before we go, I would like to do some announcement. Okay, we started this Ranking Gap Ltd about 2 weeks ago, and this by tomorrow will be exactly 2 weeks. We have given out 20% discount code for everybody to buy, and I would like to remind that if you are interested to buy this Ranking Gap, please do so to get the maximum discount 20% by tomorrow. So we will actually kind of reduce the discount to 10% starting from 9th of December. So you have tonight and also tomorrow whole day to buy it at 20% discount. So after that, we will not discontinue the discount, but we reduce the discount to 10%. So for another week. After that, on the 15th of December, we will close this LTD, the discount. So no more discount. So for fan sitters, so if you find that you want to try, please go ahead. If not, then by 9th of December onward, you only get 10%. So that's my reminder. So we are not forcing you to buy, but then just a friendly reminder that everything good will come to the end. So this campaign will last for 3 weeks. So by next week will be 3 weeks. So that's what I want to say. So before we wrap up, Raju, you have anything to add, or Ken, you have anything to add?
No, thank you.
Yeah, no idea.
Okay, that's good. So before you go, please, I would like to put up this what they call our YouTube channel. If you are in YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And because most of the videos that we do in the webinar or Facebook Live, we will upload to the YouTube, because YouTube is actually a very good SEO ranking tool. So because we find that, I mean, after uploading so many videos, the moment I upload it, immediately the keywords actually rank on the first page. That's my finding. I mean, I actually found out some of the keywords. You have to choose the keyword properly. So that's why I find that YouTube is actually, I mean, Google is actually very biased. They actually rank YouTube keywords high on the SERP. So that's why a lot of people want to do YouTube what they call video. So that's what I find out. I mean, small tip for you guys. Okay, guys. So with this, we will conclude and hope that you find this ranking gap walkthrough by Ken, myself, and also some. I mean, Raju give us some insight, of how he do all the keyword research. I mean, keyword ranking gap analysis using this ranking gap app. So with that, I would like to say thank you to everybody, and especially to Ken and also Raju knows to spend time to come on stage to explain this thing to you guys. So with this, I will say thank you again and good night, good day, goodbye, good evening,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.